Hello everybody. Well, it's a bit cooler today, which is really nice. So I thought I'd get on with that door card problem we were talking about. Door card from a previous owner had come detached and sort of left the job half done. I think he was trying to fix the switch that we fixed a little bit earlier. And so I'm going to show you how to get the door card off, and then we're going to fit it back properly. Only a short job, but that's all I'm in the mood for today, to be honest. The wind's sort of blowing my camera around a bit. It's on one of these AI things, so it's trying to pick everything up automatically, so just bear with me. It's technology. Okay, so you need a Phillips screwdriver. You know what a Phillips screwdriver looks like. Now, in this part of the door handle, you look behind the chrome part of the door handle and you've got a little black, I'll say a washer, filler I suppose it is, a little filler that goes over a screw. So you pop the filler out, you can do it with your fingernail, and then you get your screwdriver, obviously, undo this Phillips screw, if any of you got arthritis in their hands like I have now, these sort of jobs become a nightmare. You know, you think it's going to be so easy, and then you drop it, and then you're in the cack. So that screws off. Yeah. Now, do you remember I spoke to you before about more professional tools for removing things like door cards and things like that? Well, can you see this tool here? Yeah, well this is designed to get behind the door card, and then as you squeeze it pushes the door card away, so it's quite sharp. It pushes into the door card like that. Let me see, let's put it against there, might be clearer to see. And that prizes the door card open. There you go, wind's on a wobbler again. Maybe I should tighten that a bit, eh? Bear with me a sec. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to pry off the piece of wood veneer. We're getting this door card remover there behind there. Can you hear it popping out? There you go. So it's these little parts here, these aluminium pieces here, pop into, let's just turn this around a bit for you. There you go. It's concentrating on me, unfortunately. I have to stop it doing that. Right, okay, so that, okay, we're back on. I've stopped that swivelling stuff. Would you prefer I left this stuff in, or would you like me to edit it out? So I know it makes me look a plonker, but I'm not really bothered, to be honest. Okay, so there we now have the piece of wood off, the actual wood off. I'm not sure whether, yeah, this also was sitting behind the wood veneer, and obviously it has to sit in front of the wood veneer. So if you are going to take this apart, then be a little bit careful about how you put it back together, otherwise you get it all wrong and make a mess of it. So now, see if we can get the card off. Okay, so I've had to take the switch off that we put on last time we was working on the car. That switch comes off. Remember, there's that little lever that comes out the back of the plug. So take the switch off for the windows, and then right under the handle, right under here, we have to take out another screw. It's another Phillips screw. It's quite a long one, and that screws into the door itself. There you go. That's there's another one of those. So that's two screws. one behind the door opener and another underneath the handle on the switch part. Those two parts have to come off. Now we've pried away all of the poppers with our tool. You could do it with the screwdriver, obviously, if you don't want to buy the tool, but it's just protecting it. Okay, and then the door card almost comes off. You've just got to look for electrical connections. Now we don't necessarily want to do all the electrical connections. So I'm just disconnecting the speaker. Okay, and what we're doing, we're just going to put it all back together properly. So what you want to look for is any broken. Do you remember I said to get a pack of these door card clips? These are the door card clips here. You see them? And these fit here and here. And there's altogether, there's one, two, no, there's one missing there, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think there's 6. I think 2 have been taken out and broken and missed off. So we're going to, let's just check on the bottom of the door, see how many receivers there are for it. We've got, difficult to know exactly where these sit. Okay, there's one there. You see, they're quite mangled actually, but they're supposed to just sit over these pieces here. Yeah. Okay, so you've got like a button head, and then you've got a piece which is out of the, you see that little cutting which is out of this receiver here. So these have got to be in the doors to receive these buttons here. So presumably the actual V-shaped notch there is facing upwards to take the door card button there, which pops down into it. Okay, let me replace these and I'll turn you back on. Okay, so all the fixings are in, all in place. I'm now going to, I've got them all with the slots, the V slot facing upwards, and we're now going to offer the door card back. I'm sure this is the, make sure the door closer is in situ. Now we've got to go over the top slot. Now this is where we've got to be careful. Yeah, it is a fiddly job. But I'm not sure it was so hard you couldn't do it properly, but let's see if we can locate some of those now. putting in at that end. Pop it up again. Right, now it is a faff. There's not, that's in all around those sides now. Next job is to line up these. I suppose really I need to line up this as well, make sure that's the screw under here is in properly. Looks like everything else is lining up okay. So, I don't think you need to see me put it all back together, but I will put it all, we did all that before, didn't we? So that's the process. Okay, that's the process then. If that's helped you at all, then great. If you've got any questions, you know, maybe I haven't shown it all to you because I haven't, then the tricky bits are getting it back in and getting it back to clicking together. That's the tricky bit, and that's the bit you'll find you'll get a bit frustrated with, but it does eventually pop in. Like when you get everything lined up, you know, you get a full eclipse of the sun. That was terrible, wasn't it? Was it any good where you were? It was rubbish. We're here in Spalding. Yeah, it's most overrated. But anyway, if you like it, subscribe please. Doesn't cost you a penny. Click the little bell, and that means it'll come up again when I do something else. Next job is the rear lights. The rear lights, this vehicle's been through so many car washes, it's washed all the chrome trim round the outside, I mean, which must have been electrically plated onto plastic, so you know, no, they do that quite clever, but it's worn it all off over the years. So I've got another couple of lights from eBay, from a second-hand company that specialises in Jaguar spares. I'll post their name up, so I can't remember what they're called actually, but I'll supposed to post the name up for you. And they're really, everything I've had from so far, the switch and everything has all been tested and it's all worked, and it hasn't cost a lot of money. So that's great. I think the rear lights I bought, one of them was £35, and which was the offside, and then the near side, for some reason there's not many near sides for sale, and the near sides are always dearer. This I got for £55, but they've both got good chrome around the outside. So that's the next job we're going to do. So see you then. All the best.